Hey everyone, it's Robert from On My Turntable. Hope you're having a great day today. It's Monday afternoon. I want to continue my album ranking on Van Halen, the Sammy Hagar years. Um, I just finished 5150, which unfortunately I don't have the album yet. Um, it's hard to get albums these days or CDs these days unless you order them, and that takes upwards of months to get them. But I will get it to complete my collection. But I gave it a 9 out of 10. I just thought it was a great, I call it a debut album because it's almost like a new band with a new lead singer. Before I get into OU812, I'm going to use that as my thumbnail. I'm going to ask you to hit the like and subscribe button below. Thank you to all that have liked and subscribed so far. I greatly appreciate it. I want to continue to put great content out there to be informative and to show you guys some great bands and artists that I have in my collection. So, OU812 is the 8th studio album by the band and the second one to feature Sammy Hagar. For those of you who don't know, Sammy Hagar is there. Awesome album. Awesome. I previously looked at their first 6 studio albums with David Lee Roth off of this great box set. And I ended up ranking the box set a 9 out of 10. I just thought it was so cool to revisit these guys. So I looked at their first one. Sorry for the glare. Van Halen 2. Women and Children first. Fair Warning. Diver Down. And the big hit 1984. So all these together added up to a 9 out of 10 in my opinion. If it wasn't for actually 1984 getting a 9 out of 10 instead of a 10 out of 10, I would have given this a perfect score. But I also want to look at, as I said, I just did 5150 with Sammy Hagar, the debut album with Sammy Hagar. OU812 is the next one. And then probably tomorrow I'll be looking at For Unlawful Carnal Knowledge and ending up with Balance and ranking those. What I guess I'll do is I'll give these 4 albums with Sammy Hagar a ranking on its own, and then I'll combine both rankings and see how I rank Van Halen and their albums. So OU812, it's the 8th studio album by the band, the second one to feature Sammy Hagar, released in 1988. The only cover on the album is a song called Apolitical Blues, and that's just how it's said. It's Apolitical Blues. It's a cover of a song done by Little Feat, great southern rock band Little Feat. I love Little Feat, they're great. Critics were a little mixed on the album, saying that it didn't sound like Van Halen in some ways, a little poppy in some ways, but in other songs it's a pretty dark album, and it's actually just like Fair Warning, probably the darkest of the David Lee Roth albums. It's one of the darkest albums by the band since Fair Warning. It doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It doesn't mean it's a Black Sabbath type of dark. It's just the tunes are more serious and not that straight ahead fun rock and roll, let's party type of songs like their first 2 albums. It's a great album, as I said. I'm quite happy with it. I think it's pretty cool. Reached number 1 and produced 4 singles. Finish What You Started, Black and Blue, When It's Love, and Feels So Good. And it went 4 times platinum. 4 singles, 4 times platinum, #1. I think all 4 Sammy Hagar albums went #1. Next closest was 1984, which went #2, and it was only beaten out by the #1 album, Thriller by Michael Jackson, which ironically Eddie Van Halen played lead on. So they had the #2 album, and he's playing lead on the #1 album. But all 4 albums with Sammy Hagar went #1. I'm not going to play any of the songs because of copyright, but I will share the Spotify playlist below. So it starts off with Mine All Mine. Heavy bass riffs, and straight ahead rocker, in your face rocker. Great singing by Sammy Hagar. It's a cool tune. Cool tune. Next is a ballad, When It's Love. Starts off heavy with synths. It's a different sound by the band, almost doesn't sound like Van Halen, but it turns into a great groove little ways into the song, and just a classic cool song. Next is AFU, Naturally Wired, in parentheses, Naturally Wired. Right back to the Van Halen sound again. Great track, great rockin' track. Love it. Next is Cabo Wabo. Nice intro riff by Eddie. Nice rockin' tune throughout. Just a cool. Gotta love Sammy Hagar's voice. It's just a rockin' type of voice. Source of Infection. Another in-your-face tune, rocking out by Van Halen style. Source of Infection. Feel So Good. It's a pop single. It might be a Sammy Hagar tune. It might be someone else's tune, but it's a pop tune. It's a great song. I love it. But it's a pop tune for sure. Finish What You Started. It's a countrified tune. Kind of funky, bluesy. Great picking throughout. I don't know if they electrified an acoustic guitar or made his electric sound like acoustic, but it's got that electric acoustic sound to it. It's a cool countrified picking. Black and Blue, back to another rocker, straight ahead rhythm, great harmonies, great singing by Sammy. Sucker in a Three-Piece, cool intro by Eddie, and then it kicks in with a rhythm that sounds a lot like AC/DC. Like if you just close your eyes and don't hear Sammy singing, you could think it's an AC/DC song. It's just got that thump 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 rhythm to it. It's cool. It's cool. And then ending up with Apolitical Blues. It's a cover song by the great band Little Feat, great southern rock band. It's a southern rockin' style bluesy rocker, played and sung awesomely. It's a great cover by the band. Just shows how versatile they are as musicians, and they were having fun on that tune for sure. So you know what, I'm going to give this one I'm going to give this one a 9 out of 10. So far between the two albums, 5150 and OU812, the total is a 9 out of 10 as well. If you feel different, or if you agree, that's awesome. Please feel free to put your comments below. I appreciate all your comments. Just be nice. Again, please hit the like and subscribe button. But yeah, that's my look at OU812. Get out of the glare here. Great 8th album by the band. 2nd was Sammy Hagar. Tomorrow I'll be looking at Unlawful Carnal Knowledge, the 9th studio album, and ending up with Balance, the 10th studio album. So I'll rank those 4. I'll rank the total all together, and I'll let you guys know what's happening. Anyway, have yourself a great rest of the day. Again, please hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you to all that have given comments and liked and subscribed. You guys have been awesome. And we'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye-bye.